Good afternoon from the Second Age of Reason, and we are bringing you today the controversial subject of self-determination. What is self-determination? That's when people decide who they are, what they are, and their national identity. One of the great examples of this is the American Declaration of Independence, where America wrote this declaration and declared themselves free of Great Britain. And of course, wars ensued. But we always like to point to that as an example of self-determination and getting independent and free. Now, where do we stand on that subject today? What about certain nations becoming free? For example, 1948, India declared independence from England, and that was a sort of self-determination, and they are their own country today. Then we have certain other countries and lands. For example, Tibet. That's kind of a taboo topic. Don't talk about that. It could be censored. But do they have the right to self-determination if the people of Tibet wanted to have a referendum and vote on it? I don't know. What do you think? China will say Tibet is part of China, therefore it is China, and so they are Chinese. And what about Formosa, or otherwise known as Taiwan, nationalist China? Do you talk about their self-determination? Better not, because there is only one China, and the mainland China will tell you, America, I thought Richard Nixon, your president, told you already there is only one China. And that island of Formosa, it's part of China, so those people must be Chinese there. Okay. Moving right along, that brings to mind, where is self-determination anymore? And the bigger question is, since we're moving more towards a global world, a United States, or a United State of the Earth, what kind of self-determination is there in that? What if people want to decide their own destiny at that point and make their own groups? Where does that sit in the United States of the world? I'm thinking if we aren't careful, the idea of self-determination may become taboo entirely, may be outlawed entirely, and may be seen as, in some ways, seditious and revolutionary, and will be put down. So I would like some discussion on that, because you could see it either way. I mean, now America has 50 states. What if some of the states were to vote in a referendum that they wanted to become independent sovereign entities? Let's say enough people became Hispanic on the southern part of the country and decided to vote to be part of Mexico. Where would that go? So self-determination is an interesting topic, and it seems like if it's something that you are interested in, if the nation is going the way you want it to go, oh, it's great. But if it's something else you don't agree with, the self-determination, then suddenly it's not that great, and it's cause for wars and armies to be taken up. So please rate and comment. Put lots of comments below, and let's see where we go with self-determination. Are you for it or against it, and why? So that's all for today. Be seeing ya.